Oh my god. Okay, wait. I need to include this in the clip. Okay, my camera setup is so... Okay. Okay. There's no new cracks. Okay, we're good. Oh my god. The toilet. For some reason, the toilet does this thing where it just like creates a whole earthquake on the house, you know. But anyways, my camera setup. She's something, okay? She's something. I'm gonna include a little photo. So I got like a toilet roll literally right above where my finger is, right above there, like right there. For some reason, the lights in the basement have this beam, so whenever I turn on my camera to record a video, you would have been seeing beams like shoot down, reflect off the camera, and it's just like blurry in some parts. So I guess we will start with my intro. I look a mess, okay? I look a mess because I have not slept. My brain has been going for the last few hours. You guys are gonna have to bear with me, like honestly, I just haven't slept yet, and it is almost 9 o'clock in the morning. As soon as I get a creative idea, my brain just keeps on conjuring up more. And if I do not get the first idea done, it will be bothering me for the next week or so. And for some reason, all the good ideas come to me during the night. So I have really bad dark circles. Well, I think it's just the angle I have my face at. I don't know. I think they're dark. I have a video for you. I'm always going to start my videos off like that because for some reason it just sounds right and it's sarcastic and funny at the same time. So on my For You page on TikTok, I've been seeing this trend going around where it's CRYBABY Makeup. If you don't know who Melody Martinez is, she's a music artist. It's called the CRYBABY Trend. People are doing their makeup looks basically themed towards Melody Martinez CRYBABY song, which is the song that plays in the background, and they're getting like beauty blenders or anything that can hold water and they're squeezing it, and I'm going to recreate it once I'm done this video. So I'll probably post it either while I'm editing this, or you guys will have to go onto my page and see it for yourself. This is my second video on this channel. If you're new to me altogether, I started my first channel, which is my gaming channel. It's called Zamvi. I post like a bunch of Roblox content. I've been posting mixed content on my first account, but I noticed that there's two different audiences and I don't want to steer people away. And people who don't like to watch the vlog content, I want to have two separate accounts for that. So if you guys ever want vlog content, this is the account to go to. I think the first thing we're gonna do is straighten my hair and brush it. Okay, this is the fun part. Get to see how many knots I have in my hair. I don't know why, but I have... So I'm definitely going to be adding like personal things or TMIs to this video so you guys can get to know me better. I have a sensitive spot on my head since I was little that whenever I brush that certain area, it depends on how bad my hair is that day, it pains, like it hurts. Oh, this stinks. And yeah, she's been through a lot. She's been through like a whole bunch, okay? She's a diva, okay? She's been put back to pieces. okay? She has lore, okay? My mom has had this since forever. Another thing I want to add, you guys probably seen, sorry, that was so cringe, me snapping my fingers. Oh my god, I got an idea. I'm like, oh my god. Bro, you guys are gonna have fun. My face is so red now. It looks more pink on here, but it's I promise. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, you guys probably seen from my last video, my hair, this blonde was like all the way down to here, like my roots were all the way down. I had to get my hair re-dyed. This is my main hairstyle. It's my favorite hairstyle. I'm probably never gonna change it. I really love it. My mom is my hairstylist. She is a hairstylist. She's retired from that. Not retired, but she stopped doing it. My mom has like literally always done my hair. I've had this hair I think since 2024. So it's been about 3 years of me having this done. And my blonde is pretty healthy, I'm not gonna lie. It feels good. On a good day, okay? On a good day. So I just decided to just go all black and just have this, I think it's called a skunk stripe. Because I know money pieces are like 2 blonde pieces right here. I was debating to do that, but I feel like it was kind of basic. It's not me. So I'm just doing this side, and I feel like it's unique. Not a lot of people have it. We're waiting for this to get warmer. I've got heat protected because I don't feel like killing my hair. I've actually never used heat protected before recently. I think when was my prom? 2025. I started using heat protected 2025. Never knew it existed before that. It stops your hair from getting burnt and damaged and stuff, hopefully. This is the one I have. I don't know if it's good. Well, I think it's good because I've been using it for so long. My hair's been fine. Let's spray this. You don't need a bunch. I think I usually put it in my hand. I scrub it up. I put it in my hair. I'm definitely going to be putting a lot in my blonde piece because I do not want that to get heat damaged. Also, I partially learned how to dye my hair, well, bleach my hair. I was scared because I did not know how to do it. I took a hairstyling class in high school, but I don't want to talk down on my teacher. She was very nice. But for someone that never took a hairstyling class, all the students were already friends with the teacher. And I was too shy. I've always been shy. Like literally, you can ask anybody who knows me. I've been shy. Some people thought I was mute at one point, literally in grade 8. Didn't even speak. Somehow held a relationship without speaking for a full 9 months of school. Not proud of that. But I don't talk to people unless they talk to me. My entire school life, been the quiet kid, okay? Been the quiet kid. I had friends. I did have friends though. Not very many, but I did have friends. I'm definitely not a social butterfly. Like, I feel like I'm more of a social butterfly online than I am in person. Like, it takes me a while to get comfortable with people. I'm in my head a lot, to be honest. I'm in my head a lot, and I've had severe social anxiety since I was like a baby. People used to pay me to smile. My aunts and uncles used to give me money to give them a sweet little simple smile. Yeah. Or I did not like people looking at me or staring at me. I literally would cry and throw a big tantrum and tell my mom to tell them to stop looking at me, that I didn't like it. I've always liked to stay in my own space with my own people I'm comfortable with. I probably put way too much in my hair. Do you guys think I put way too much? I just want to make sure all of it is coated. Like, look how greasy that went. It's going into the little strands. I really don't want to damage my hair since I just dyed it. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to be like sharing a lot of things about me in this one because I feel like I haven't really like talked a lot about my actual person besides like gaming and my gaming channel and stuff. In high school, even in middle school, I've always been a introvert. I've literally never really presented anything in front of the class. That was like one of my worst fears. And then I used to always come off of school sometimes early, not all the time, but on bad days. And I'd get my mom to pick me up because I'd just be having a panic attack. But it was sweet because when my mom would pick me up, she'd take me out to my horse. I did do horseback riding. I still have a horse. Like, I still have my horse at the barn. I used to do jumps and stuff, which I really loved. And I wouldn't mind going on like a trail ride with her. But last time I did that with her, she almost bucked me off. I've never really like fell off of her or got hurt at all. And she's very nice. She's kind. She's a good horse. She listens really well. Let's start straightening my hair. I'm gonna do the blonde. I swear to God, if this turns orange or like a orangey color, like let me know. Let me know. I'm doing one quick one. Maybe somewhere weird. This better not change color. I've seen like when you straighten your hair, heat can change the color of your hair. And I think it's happened to me before, especially with hair dye. I don't want to do it too much. I'm gonna end up frying my hair. I do have like naturally wavy hair. When I was little, when I was born, like how babies have like wet hair, my hair was in wet. Like once it was dry, it was my natural hair color. I was born with jet black hair, okay? And then it turned to ginger, and then it turned to this blonde. So like Snow White blonde. And when I was little, during my Snow White blonde era, yeah, it went into little ringlets, and my mom kept my hair long all the way down to my butt, and it just go into ringlets, like not tight ringlets all the way up to the head, but just ringlets down at the bottoms. And it was kind of wavy a little bit. So I do naturally have wavy hair. Like sometimes it does peek through, and sometimes my front pieces do curl into those little ringlets. But that's on a rare occasion because my hair, you could say it's dead. It's not that dead though. It's not like dramatically dead, but it's where the natural form of it ain't there anymore. It ain't there. Okay? We'll get a little wave or two from there and whatnot from time to time. But she gone. She gone. Now, if I were to grow out my hair and get rid of the dye that's in my hair, right now I've been dyeing my hair basically black and then bleaching just this part. My hair is close to this color, but a lighter brown. And then in the summer, I think the sun or something must bleach it. And there's like blonde highlights into it. Like not like strip highlights, but like just the shine. Like a blonde tint shine to it. If that makes sense. Now my brother's hair, if you haven't seen him already in one of my videos, his hair has always been blonde, right? Blonde and straight. But then when he hit like maybe 12 or 13, his hair randomly, my mom buzzed his hair off, and it randomly, like no perm, nothing, grew in curly, like tight curls. and we don't even know how that happened. But ever since, he's buzzed his hair, he's bleached his hair, the ringlets, the curls always come back, like no matter what he does. And when he gets a shower, they come in even tighter. Now if he were to put like product in his hair on a day he's not, like, usually he avoids putting product in his hair because it's just damp and wet and just sogs in his face until it dries. But if he were to do that every single day, he'd have tight curls every day. That's something you guys probably don't know. Hopefully it's straight enough. You guys will probably maybe see like a curl, like a wave or two in the center of my head because I can't reach it. But let me know if that looks good, okay? Let me know. Okay? Thank you. Thank you, okay? Thank you. I was debating on getting bangs again. I used to have bangs in 2024, 2025. My bang phase usually comes and goes. So like 1 year I'll be like feeling no bangs, and then during like winter I'll be feeling bangs. I feel like it's usually during winter I get bangs, but then when summer comes around I just grow them out because when all this sweat gets on my forehead and the hair is just constantly growing down and poking me in the eyeballs, I just get fed up. I'm gonna be so for real. I just can't. And then also the car drives where your bangs are like blowing in the wind and you're trying to keep them straight down so you don't look like you're getting your head blown off, right? Or even just walking on the sidewalk and gust of wind was like, whew, shit, is that a landing pad? Oh, I didn't know you had one of those. I'm sorry. Was that funny? I hope that was funny. My boyfriend calls my forehead a landing pad. I don't think it's that big. I really don't think anybody's forehead is that big. It's only big if you make it to be big. I don't know if you guys seen that TikTok that was like, I gotta hold on to my bangs, but my bangs. I don't know if you guys will get that reference. It's like an anime. I don't know if I can include that. I feel like it might get copyrighted. But maybe I might recreate a TikTok with this sound and you guys will get it eventually. Let's put on my trusty dusty hair. Oh, Jesus. You gotta. Okay, I think this is the closest I'll get. So that's Melody Martinez. That's her makeup for Crybaby. But I'm not going to do the exact same replica, but I will be including the teardrops on the side of her cheeks. Kind of just going with it, and whatever feels right, I'll be doing. I don't really have a plan, to be honest. I don't have a plan at all. So we're gonna do my base of my makeup. I've also started, I'm gonna show this later in the video, I'm probably gonna do it again. In my last few TikToks, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I've did something different with my makeup style. I started doing nose contour. I've never done it before, but I feel like it does like a bunch to just like a regular makeup look that you're not trying to go all out for. Because lately, I've just not had the motivation to do my makeup like I used to, which is like a full face beat of makeup. Okay, we're all shiny. We're all oh Jesus. We're all slicked up and stuff, okay? I'm gonna be so for real after I'm done this. I might even sleep with my makeup on. My boyfriend's gonna wake up. I'm gonna be beside him. I'm gonna have blue all over the pillows from the teardrops I'm gonna be drawing or makeuping on my face. And he's gonna be like, oh my god, she's at it again. And I swear, he's seen me through so many different phases. One time I was half green. other time, my avatar look, I was... Send me to the Smurf village, okay? Normal makeup with my cinnamon roll makeup. Cute little makeup bag, okay? I feel like I'm dreaming right now. That's how tired I am. Okay. We're just going to wait for it to get a little bit tacky. Okay, we've waited. Now we're going to go in. I've been trying to search for a makeup style that suits me. I'm still not sure yet if I will stick with the nose contour. I feel like the bronzer I have right now, I think it's called, it's a little bit too orange for me. I feel like I need more of a colder color just because of my complexion. I don't really have that tan look, so it doesn't really blend with my skin well, and it kind of looks like I got dust and pollen all over my nose. I feel like if I had the right bronzer to... Is it called bronzer? It's to contour. I think it's called contour. I've been calling it like the wrong name this entire time. There we go. That is done. Now, after I do my, I'm about to call it contour. I don't know the difference right now. I'm so sleepy. You guys are you're gonna have to understand what I'm saying, okay? You're gonna use telekinesis, okay? We're using telekinesis right now, and we're going to be knowing what I'm saying at all times, even if I say it wrong, okay? You gotta lock in, okay? Because I'm not locking in, so you gotta be the one to lock in, okay? And hopefully you're locking in, because I'm not, okay? Not until I sleep, okay? Anyways, after my concealer, we do not want those eye creases, okay? We don't want them. We don't want them, okay? If you guys are wondering what this is, it's the Tower 28 setting powder. But I love their setting powder and their blush. Literally, I've never had a favorite makeup product before, and I think this is going to be my first makeup. So we're gonna make sure. This is my setting powder and blush brush. So I'm just gonna do this real quick to make sure I don't make my entire face pink. Okay, so we're just gonna do a quick brush all the powder around into my face. I think that's pretty good. We're gonna take our beauty blender. Look at that. Soak it all in. Soak it all in. She's seasoned, okay? She sees it. Oh, I'm doing a paper roll. It fell. It's my light blocker. It fell, man. So we're gonna take this. So this is my concealer side, and then I use this side for contour, and I'll squeeze it down like that. Oh, I think I might have waited too long. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like that's even. Okay, and now we're gonna I'm gonna try not to blend it into my hair. It's kind of hard though because I have so much baby hairs all over. When I was 12, I actually cut all of my baby hairs down because they were annoying me. Yeah, that was a fun time, okay? We're still a little bit shiny. I bet you guys, if you guys were in front of me, you'd probably be able to see your reflection from my forehead. It's gonna be like, like when I'm patting my head. Now we're going to go in with our concealer side, right? And we're going to try to blend that so it's not as harsh. I don't want to have any sort of blindness. I don't even know how you can tell. That was my leg that just cracked. Or my hip that just popped like a Barbie doll. I've always had that. I did figure skating when I was little. And I fell really hard on my hip. And now every time it gets cold, not every time, but once in a while, when it's really cold, my hip will pain and feel really uncomfortable. Well, not really, I don't know, not pain. I have like a high pain tolerance, so it's hard to tell if something's really actually paining or if it's just uncomfortable. I'd say it gets pretty uncomfortable during the cold, and sometimes it just feels like it's out of place. But I usually go in with some more right here just so I can get a little bit more of a brighter eye, right? Hopefully that's even. I think I might cover up this pimple I have on my forehead too. I don't know if you guys see that. She's not really that noticeable. And we're just gonna go straight in. I'm going to probably put more setting powder just because I put more concealer underneath my eyes. And usually that's the place that mostly creases for me. You can never be too sure. I'm probably gonna have to clean this too. All of my things are just, they're baked and seasoned, okay? They're well baked and seasoned. I bet you someone watching is probably gonna think that's really gross. But then there's gonna be another person who understands. And that's the fun part about posting, because you never know who's gonna be watching. I say that's good. And I always put things back into their packaging. Stay organized. I like to have a label on things so I know what things are whenever I need a refill on something. Got the box right there. Just need to take a screenshot, take it to the store, and compare it, because sometimes I be forgetting. Okay, so we're gonna brush that in like we're Picasso, okay? Oh my god. Oh, I just remembered something. When I was in high school, I was getting into doing my makeup more, and I didn't have setting powder. So I literally used flour. Like, I'm so for real. I used flour and I made sure it was blended in. I think it worked for a while, but then after a while, my skin started getting flaky and dry, so I stopped doing that. Desperate times call for desperate needs. We're going to move on to my nose contour now, and hopefully it turns out good as it turned out the first time. I'm probably just gonna do it in the camera here. I dip the liquid contour onto the tip of my nail, and I go like, I'm gonna use the mirror actually, and I'm just doing a line, and then we're gonna get more, and we're gonna do a line. Try to be like centered with the line. If not, your contour is gonna make you look like you have a crooked nose. So that's that. You wanna try to make it a little bit more narrow when it gets down to the thing. And then go like that. Like that, okay? And hopefully it turns out good. And then I think I did right here. Okay, say we blend what we've got right now, okay? So we know we're not doing anything wrong before we add anything new. I think I just went like this. Okay. Yep. Seems about right. Mm-hmm. Not bad, not bad. I'm probably gassed. Okay, and then we're gonna go like, I think we might just be using our fingers this entire time. I don't even think I used my beauty blender the last time. Okay, and then we're gonna go like this. Oh my god! I don't know if that looks good or if I'm gaslighting myself. I'm gonna like blend it out a little bit more so it's not as bold. But I think we're gonna use my blending for right here. We're gonna use the other side where I used my concealer at to try to lighten it a little bit. Okay, and then we're gonna go up here too. Okay. I feel like that's pretty fair for right now. I know it's hard to see because of how this lighting is downstairs. We're going to now use this, right? Oh, like that. Like that. I'm gonna go like that too because I feel like I made it a little bit dark right here. And then try to get it straight down the middle. That was pretty good, okay. And then we're gonna go like right here. Now my nose, the tip of my nose is pretty round and big. Not necessarily big, but it's not skinny, okay? She got a little plump to her, okay? And that's nothing to be ashamed of. I don't know why I'm doing a country voice, but it just feels right. It just feels right, okay? And now we're going to blend it. Or try to. I'm locked in right now. So if I mess up, I don't have any makeup wipes to correct it. Okay. And now I think we're gonna use our finger now. Lightly tap that in. Okay. I feel like that's good so far, but it's not where I want it to be right now. Okay. We're going to use the brush. I'm pretty sure I used that last time. At least I think I did because it is pretty brown. It's got a shade to it. That's how you know. That's why seasoned brushes can't go wrong, okay? Can't go wrong with a seasoned brush. We're just going to like use it to help blend. Kind of like, oh my god, my contacts. Oh, I'm getting possessed. Okay. Okay. And just do a tiny bit more blending. Okay. I feel like that's pretty cute. Oh my god, I'm never doing that again. Okay, now I can do blush. Okay. Let's look how there it is. It's pretty vibrant. So I put that much on my brush, right? And we're gonna go like this. It just melts, like. Also, another thing, whenever I do my eyelashes, this one curls perfectly right, and I can like put mascara on it like without any problems. But when I do this one, for some reason it goes straight. Like it struggles to stay curled. And whenever I'm trying to put the mascara on, it's harder on this side. Maybe it's because it's my left, but I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna clean it up a tiny bit. Yes, I'm using my saliva. We've got seasoned makeup brushes and beauty blenders, and we've got saliva Q-tips. What are you gonna do about it? I'm joking. I sound like a mean girl. A lot of people think I'm mean looking. It's opinion based, obviously, but when I was in high school, because I wasn't social, and I usually, like I said, did not talk to people unless they spoke to me. I stuck to myself and my friends. But they thought I was mean, and I wasn't popular. Like, was not popular. Like I said, I was the quiet kid. They thought I was mean for some reason. I'm guessing, I guess I had a resting bitch face, but it wasn't because, it was just my natural neutral face. Like, I won't like randomly smile. Like, I was at school, I was having a hard time. And I remember this one time, my friend, it was during a picture day, and I was with a class. I didn't know anybody in. I remember during picture day, I wasn't by them when this happened, but afterwards I was told by that said friend that this girl that was friends with him came up to him, and was like, she looks mean. And then he ended up telling me afterwards. I don't know why. It didn't make my day very good, but it was something. Also, another thing, my cousin was like my best friend through high school, so we always stuck together. And then I ended up making another friend. But, my cousin was my main friend. I didn't have a very many. I had online friends, obviously, but not very many like actual real life friends. And all the friends I made in middle school, I cut off for a reason I will not get into in this video. And another time, I was in art class, and a girl I've been in middle school with since when we were little. Basically, all the people who were in my middle school basically went to the same high school, but then I moved a bunch, so I've been to a few different schools. But she was in the same art class as me in high school, and this was like grade 12 or 11. I'm not really sure. I didn't really keep track. There was a question she had, and instead of going to me, she went to my cousin to ask my cousin to ask me because she thought I was mute. I mean, I don't blame her, but like, I'm not gonna lie, it didn't make my day either. It really didn't, because if she just took the time to come up to me and just ask me, I would have told her and I would have perfectly spoke to her. But I'm just too shy, and I don't like. Once I got a little bit older, like I got out of high school, I feel like I did grow a little bit out of my social anxiety. But other than that, no shot, like literally. Like when I'm at the mall, I try to avoid eye contact. It just makes me uncomfortable. Like, it's just me. But if you were to come up to me and be like, hey, oh my god, you're so pretty, I'd be like, oh my god, you're so pretty too. I'd be a little bit shy and you'd probably notice, but I'm not mean. Like, what I find to put into my head is other people are thinking the same like I am, but they're just handling it differently. Like, if I were to see a girl in my middle, like in my high school, my thought would have been probably the same she would have thought for any other person. Also, another reason I didn't really like go up to anybody during high school and like try to make friends. I kind of never got bullied in high school, but in middle school I got bullied a lot. I was not a problem starter at all. It's just a lot of girls, like when I was younger, I had relationships, okay? I had relationships when I was like 10 years old, okay? My first relationship was when I was 10. Like, just a fun little relationship. But anyways, yeah, I was into boys and I got into relationships at a young age. Nothing serious, just fun little relationships, play dates and stuff. But my mom taught me that a lot of girls just be jealous and put you down and try to do absolutely anything because they're self-projecting. And that was the case. I don't know any of those girls now. Majority of the people who bullied me, I cut them all off. Not gonna lie, I did put my insight to half of them, and I did not let a lot of them walk over me, and feelings may have been hurt, but at one point I had 20 people versus me, and I had to move schools. Not necessarily move schools, but I was moving in general, and so I ended up just moving schools and going back to the same middle school my cousin was at. And then that was basically my grade 8 year that I was basically like mute/silent the entire time. My teacher didn't even hear my voice once. Like, it was actually, I went through trauma because I was in relationships at a young age. I went through relationship trauma, dealing with social anxiety, moving to a new school, and I just completely shut down. I don't want to get too much into it because it was kind of a dark time for me, especially being like a preteen or like turning into like an actual teenager, and just all of that hitting me in the face at once. And I never really had anyone who really stuck up for me. They were all just kind of witnesses. It's just, they said, she said, he said, and then, yeah. So even the friends I had, like, they really didn't really stick up for me. They were good friends, though. We were young, though. So, like, I don't blame them. We were literally 12 to 13 years old. Like, what do you expect a 12-year-old to do with a handful of bullies and relationship trauma in a toxic relationship at the ripe age of 12? Like, come on now. Come on now. I'm just trying to shape my eyelashes right now. And it's not going well. I'm kind of going for like a doll kind of look, because if you've seen Melanie Martinez's like old makeup looks, she went with like that old kind of doll look. My boyfriend's awake. I hear him. Just wait, he's gonna come down. What are you doing? I'm recording a video. You wanna come in? doing a makeup video. You got your pepperoni. Huh?
You didn't sleep.
No, I haven't even slept yet. I came down here so I didn't wake you up. He woke up and I wasn't next to him, so he came down looking for me. He went all the way down in the downstairs living room, looking at the couch, looking for me. I don't even think he had his glasses on, so he couldn't even see. I took the dogs out earlier because they were barking their heads off, and I can't clean up the doo-doo. I'm sorry. My stomach is way too sensitive, and so I just gotta wait till my boyfriend gets the energy and wakes up and does it. I don't mind cleaning up pee, but I literally had to throw up after taking them out. I'm sorry if that's TMI, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I was not feeling good after that. Okay, I think that's the best I can do. I don't know. It probably looks like spider eyelashes. Spider-like eyelashes. It's okay. I got 2 pet spiders, okay? I'm just joining them, okay? Temporarily joining them. But there's one eye. I pinched my eyelid a little bit there. Yeah, they're definitely not going to be twins. I'm sorry. They're definitely not going to be twins. Okay. She's polite. She's polite, okay? Okay. I'm going to be doing my bottom lashes too, to give the full doll look. We're gonna do a little dark under look. Okay. Oh my god. Do we know where we're going with this? No. But we'll find out. I think I'm gonna do a little wing after I do the pink eyeshadow. So we're gonna use this. Anyways, I used to use this when I was in grade 10 to give a slight little pink underlid to the outside of my eyelid, you know? I'm using my finger because I can't be bothered with a brush. I'm debating if we should do a little bit of blue too, because in the Melody Martinez CRYBABY thing and half of the looks I've been seeing on TikTok, people have been using pink and blue. 2016 makeup was probably better than mine. I'm gonna be so for real. Okay, and then we're gonna do a blue, because let's see if I have any blue left over in this from when I did my avatar makeup. Let's have the opening reaction together. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this one. Thank God I left some for future me, okay? Ooh, God. Oh, she's vibrant. Oh, wow. I hope that's even. My finger's blue now. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Next minute, I'm just gonna have blue all over my face. Cut the screen. Cut the screen to when that happens. There's definitely gonna be more people who are better at me at this trend. I'm gonna tell you right now. I will not be winning. I will not be winning. We're gonna do wings, and hopefully a nice little wing will make her feel better, you know? Make the makeup look go voila. Wing is made out of eyeshadow, okay? How is this gonna go? I don't know. I really thought I was gonna eat with this. We're just gonna rely and hope on the concealer, that the concealer will help me. It will be my best friend, okay? Okay, we're gonna wait for that to get tacky, because if not, it's gonna not be fun. While we're waiting for that to get tacky, we're just gonna go briefly over this, make sure there's no eyeshadow powder or anything. Okay, so let's go like this. Should be enough time now. I don't know why there's so much blush where it's not supposed to be blush. Okay, so I will be back when all of this is blended, okay? And fixed, okay? I'll be back 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. It's pretty good right now. I feel like the lighting is maybe the one that's making it bad. I'm blaming it on the lighting. Okay, guys. We're going to do the highlighter now. It's this one from Rare Beauty. I'm gonna look in the mirror. I can see. And hopefully I do it straight down my nose. We're gonna put some highlighter up by my eyebrow. This is the moment of truth. Will this mess up the entire makeup? Will I fail? Wait. I don't know. How's that? I wish I had like a eyeliner so I could outline it and have it more like cartoon-like, but it's something. It's definitely something. Right, we need to do the eyebrows. I need to like curve them upwards. I think we're just gonna do black, like black eyeshadow. So my eyebrows are definitely not twins. I don't want to talk about it. What have I done? I think this is worse than the Avatar one. I actually cooked on the Avatar one. It's not done yet though, unfortunately. Gotta do some lip liner. I don't think that did anything. See these eyebrows? See this makeup? That's how I feel right now. Genuinely, what are you doing if you see this outside? Genuinely. Just standing there like... I look like a mime, I think it's called. A mime? A mime? Mime? I hope my haters don't see this video. Give me 1 minute. I'm going to get my boyfriend's reaction, change into some clothes, and yeah, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a video of my boyfriend's reaction because he was asleep. Dead asleep. But I changed into a shirt that matches the tears. And I don't know. I have mixed opinions on this. And I'm going to record and do a TikTok of the CRYBABY trend. And you guys will see that video, or you guys will see that reel / TikTok earlier than you are seeing this video. So if you're ever confused why that popped up on your For You page, I'm sorry.